Hey dude, sorry to cramp your style. Hey man, I'm really sorry that I didn't get on here sooner. Got tied up with a few things, but anyways, watched your video earlier, watched it again just now. Man, couldn't have said it better myself. I was going to do, I was gonna actually make that, one of my MMA issues of the week segment that I got up. I was gonna make that one of my topics, but I kind of got lazy and I was just like, nah, I don't want to do that because no one's really gonna fucking care. Thank you very much for posting about this, and this is something I've wanted to get off my chest for a while. The UFC payroll is fucking bullshit. It is. And that's the cold hard fucking truth. Excuse my language. I know you don't care, but some fucking soft hearts might. But $500,000 to 14 or 14 $500,000 to however much Jardine made. I can't remember what you said it was, but I'm not looking at it. But disgusting, fucking disgusting. And even I'll even go to Forrest Griffin. $44,000 to Shogun's 150. I know Shogun's established himself as probably the best 205er in the world, as some people might say. Does not deserve $150,000 unless Forrest is getting something like that too, because Forrest has been in the UFC. He's made a name for himself. I think that I agree with all your points, but I want to add a few of my own as well. I think there should be, pay bonuses for something like, finishing the fight in the first or second round, or just finishing the fight, period. You got a guy like Mauricio Shogun who made $150,000 for losing a fight. Now, he lost. So what? You got a guy like Forrest Griffin, one of your biggest stars, who came off a reality show and finished, and I will say that again, finished the best 205er in the world. Give him some fucking money. Jardine beat the former champ, who was making the $500,000 man. Jardine beat him, and it was, it was a split decision. I thought it was a unanimous decision, but give him some money. The two of the best 205ers in the world just got beat and made more than anybody on this fucking card. The gate revenue, not pay-per-view, and I don't know, I don't remember what you said about that, something roughly around $8 million or something. The gate alone at the show was $2 million, roughly $2 million. The payout was $954,000 or something like that. It was under $1 million. So with the gate, you still have over $1 million. Plus you have the pay-per-view buys. Pay out some of your fighters, man. Like Forrest Griffin and Keith Jardine. I know Forrest got the the submission of the night, but fuck, for beating Shogun like that, he deserves, he's the one who deserves $150,000. Like, it's nothing against Shogun, but if you're established as the best 205er in the world, you're gonna and not to knock on Shogun, that was a fucking piss poor performance, and yet you're gonna pay him more. And the thing is, I'm glad you post these, and I post my videos, and the Miz, and guys like the Miz and Vicious Sid and guys like that, they post their issues, and and I love it because although it's on YouTube, we can all kind of work together, if you will, to get all these issues on the table and discussed, because hopefully someday someone sees some of this shit, because in all honesty, it won't stop. And here's what I'll use as an example. Rich Franklin, Anderson Silva 2 is coming up. Who do you think's going to get paid more in that fight? Because if you think for a second that Rich Franklin's not going to be making more, you're dead fucking wrong. And it's bullshit. Because Anderson Silva mauled Chris Liebman. He mauled Rich Franklin. He decisively beat Travis Lutter. He mauled Nathan Marquardt. Rich Franklin got his ass kicked by Anderson Silva, but he'll still be making more. And another fact is, something else that's not so much salary, but it's in, Rich's hometown. Of course he's going to be making more. But, and that's a title fight. Now, let's go to your Sean Shirk interview. $24,000, I think you said it was. I think it was 28. I could be wrong, though. But, you deserve more. Okay, number one, you're a champion. Number two, you won. And you know what? People can call it a boring fight. Whatever. They can, fuck right off. But a fight's a fight. I was entertained by the fight the whole time. it was a beautiful wrestling and jiu-jitsu match. And you know what? $24,000, that's it? To be a champion and win? You know, it's shit like that. And like Chuck Liddell, not knocking on him, he's not a champion anymore. He got his ass kicked by Rampage Jackson. He comes and loses again and still makes $500,000. With you said Tito Rashad. You know what? It was a draw. If the point wasn't taken away, Tito probably would have won a split decision. But Tito is, and don't get me wrong, I love Tito, but Tito isn't, the fan favorite anymore. He's not. He used to be. He could be making $350,000 or whatever the hell he's making now per fight. He's not anymore. He's fighting a guy off a reality TV show, and I'm not knocking the tough guys because I love them too, but most people are going to say he's fighting a guy from a reality TV show. If you want to make some money, get fights. Get fights like, Rampage Shogun, or, I know Shogun just lost, but like that's stuff we want to see, or, Arlovsky Krokop, or Arlovsky Nogueira, or Fedor, shit like that. That's when you can pay out the money, because those are the fights that are going to sell. Not cheaping out on your fighters who, just beat the two fucking best fighters, two of the best anyways, in the 205 division. Like, that is it's disgusting. Like you said, it's disgusting, and I wish it would stop, but as I said with my Anderson Silva, Rich Franklin payout prediction, if you will, it won't stop. It's a fucking popularity contest, and, it's stupid. Now, like, you got a guy like Randy Couture, yeah, you're going to pay him lots. He's 44 years old, and he's the heavyweight champion. Now, in saying that, if he wasn't the champion, he'd still probably be making more than anybody fight, because, win or lose, everyone wants to see Randy. And you know what? I can understand why they do that, but they make enough where they can, take care of their fighters a bit. Make them want to come back. Because MMA, you break an arm, you break a leg, you break something, you're out for a while, and like, guys who are solely based on that income, what are they going to do? They're out of training, they can't fight for a while, and they're only making a few G's for a fight, like, and that's mostly just saying for like the not lower level fighters, but the less popular guys. But anyways, man, I love the video. You did such a good job. I'm gonna keep posting my videos. You keep posting yours. I'll respond to them every time. Dude, just keep it up, and until I see you next time, just take her easy. Love the video. I'm glad there's so much support, and you know what? We'll just keep doing what we can do to, try and hopefully someone sees, stuff like this. And you know what? Anyone who wants to fucking come on and post text comments on, how MMA fucking guys on YouTube are fags or whatever, they can go fuck themselves. And I guess I really went on a rant here, but awesome video, dude. Agree with everything you said. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep them coming. I'm sure the Miz will keep them coming. All the MMA guys. Let's just keep this shit up, because, we love discussing it, and really, all that's left I can say is just, something really has to happen. So take care, dude, and can't wait for your next video, and just, check out mine too. So take care, dude. Crap in your style again.